Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am here tonight just with a quick message. Once again, I want to thank you all who supported me in my video when I went down and memorialized and reminisced and celebrated the life and legacy of my dad. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate all of the comments that I continually get in regards to that video. That video I actually did also just to have a catalog of my memories. So thank you all so much. I want to say that. And also thank you all for the new subscribers that are here today. I do see a few people who are leaving comments that are new to the channel. Thank you once again for subscribing and being a part of this movement of sisterhood and love. I really appreciate that. So today, I kind of want to talk about some things. You know, my life has been having some amazing things happen, even through the grief that I've experienced over this last year. I had a lot of things that transpired in my life, and I remember saying that this was a time of my life that I was going to actually exercise my belief and my faith in the things that I speak, because I can't be speaking it to people if I don't believe it myself. And so I told myself that I was going to step out on faith, and no matter what happens, no matter what transpires in my life, that I was going to believe that the things that I want are able to come to life. And I have been manifesting things, and with the grace of God, let me not take the credit for it, with the grace of God. And so I've been feeling really good about my life. And so today I want to touch on that a little bit. I have been, you know, I do a lot of study. I do a lot of meditation and looking at videos myself from people who motivate me and inspire me. And I do a lot of reading to keep myself motivated and constantly wanting to evolve and be better. And I think that's something that we all should be practicing. Let me get comfortable. That's something that we all should be practicing in our lives. And so I was looking at something today, and it inspired me to bring this video. And I want to just leave this thought. And you probably already read the title of this video. Your new life is on the other side of your comfort zone. Your new life is on the other side of your comfort zone. I think that is a very profound statement. When you think about comfort zone, something that you are used to, is familiar, it's comfortable, it's no fear in it, you know it without looking, it's complacency, it's all of those things. And oftentimes when we get to a certain stage of life, we get more into our routine and our comfort zone. We don't want to stretch ourselves. We don't want to experience things. And this is a subject that has intermingled with a lot of topics that I've had here on the channel. But I think it's important to really think about this. I want you all to really think about it. A lot of us are late bloomers. We learn things later in life. And let me tell you something. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Having my water, guys. I'm trying to drink more water. It's not a bad thing if you learn things later in life and you had to maneuver and figure things out later in life. Better late than never, right? And sometimes it takes us to experience a lot of things before we get it. So everybody has their own way of learning, their own way of doing. No two people are the same. That's even on a job. You learn things at different stages. Experience level, comprehension. So that's just life. So don't judge yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. I had a video about that. Stop comparing yourself to other people and where they are. You are, if you're working on yourself, you're going to be right where you need to be at the speed that you need to be. Stop trying to compare and stop trying to keep up with other people. And I think it's important for us to understand that if you want different, you got to be willing to leave what you used to know. You got to be willing to kill off that old person and let it go. Cut it off. and start anew. And I'm going to tell you something about when you do that. Oftentimes it's going to come with people not understanding you. It's going to come with people who don't, connect with you, or they don't understand you. So therefore they're going to judge you. They're going to say that you think you're better than they are, or you think you're this or that or the other. And you may lose that person forever, or you could only be temporary. But oftentimes when you make a change or adjustment to yourself that other people don't know, other people don't understand, it comes with judgment. And it's not, I'm not saying that in a negative sense, like they should be keeping up with you. I'm saying it in the sense of people don't understand when you decide to make a change and be different from what they're used to when you've grown. One of the most important things that I'm glad about my children is because we come from an area that I think was kind of non-progressive. And even though I've come back here and I see that this city is slowly progressing, but in a lot of ways it's not. And I've always said, if you get away and you can experience some other places and the things that people do and how they live, and even if it is cultures, if you can go out of the country perhaps, if you can get away and get an opportunity to see how other people do things, something that's maybe a little faster than what you know, just for a minute, just for a little while, oftentimes it can teach you a lot about life. And you can learn how to fend for yourself in a sort. When you step outside in an area of your life that you've never been before, you can't reach back and grab somebody and say, hey, help me. Sometimes it takes for you to break the ties from your parents or your old hometown so that you can learn how to be different and experience different things. You have to be forced because you're in an environment that you've never been in before. And that is a good thing because it helps you to break away from those comfort zones. And I say that to my middle-aged women who have gotten to the point of complacency in their lives, who don't want to challenge themselves to be different, who don't want to try new things. Now, this video ain't for people who, let me just say this because I always have to put a disclaimer in here. If you're happy and content, don't you just love it when your battery die in the middle of your video? Anyway, I knew it was about to die. I should have changed it. But anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, but getting back to what I was saying, we're so comfortable in those areas where we have known for a long time. So this video is not for those who are happy where they are. This, you can click off. This is not for you. This is for those women who say, I wish I could be like you, or I wish I could do some of the things that I've seen other women do, or I would love to be able to do this or that or the other, or I'm fearful of this. The only way you're going to ever conquer fear is to take a step into the fear. That's the only way. And if you never do that, you will always be where you are. Also, people continually talk about the past, and that's where your focus is. You're just always talking about something that happened to you and you can't forget it. You're stuck into that same complacent place. That's where you are. So you have to pretty much kill off that old you and be reborn again. You have to kill that person off and start anew. And sometimes it's going to come with you having a new attitude, maybe a new look, maybe a new location, maybe a new career. You have to find new friends sometimes, because in order for you to be able to figure out what's on the other side or experience some of those things that you really want to do before it's too late, you got to be willing to step outside the comfort zone. Everything you want is on the other side of that. You've already experienced everything within the comfort zone. You're very familiar with it. You could do it with your eyes closed. But those things that you desire, are on the outside. You know, people often ask me, well, what if you take this job and you're not great at it? Or another situation is, I talk about moving to Florida. Why would you move to Florida where you have no family? What if something happens? Well, if I allowed myself to think like that, I would never experience some of the most amazing things that I've wanted to do in my life. I don't have single girlfriends. Most of my girlfriends are married. So they're not able to pick up and go like I can. And if I waited just for my married friends to do things with me, I would never experience it most times. So you have to be willing to say, I can do this, and let me experience this no matter what the outcome may be. See, you can't always focus on the failure part of it. You gotta focus on the journey and what that journey is gonna bring you. And I want us as middle-aged women not to stop living now. A lot of us have. A lot of us have stopped living right now because we feel that we've gotten too old. We feel like no one cares about us. We're not relevant in some form or fashion. That we can't have a good time. That it's not things out there for us. You have to take a chance and see. Falling flat on your face sometimes is not the worst thing that can happen, because that experience you have sometimes is priceless. Rather than sitting wishing, saying things like shoulda, woulda, coulda, like a lot of us do. When they ask people who are older, seniors, that are at a point of life where they're not able to get out, what are some of the things that they wished? And a lot of them say, I wish I had experienced more things and not have been afraid to do certain things. I wish I had traveled more. I wish I had done this. But fear kept them back because they thought they would fail at it. I look at it like this. I got nothing else left to lose, because one day I'm going to lay down this body forever. So I might as well take the opportunity that I can while I'm still able to and make the most of it. Everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. And you got to be willing to just take a chance. Take a small chance. You know, some people are big leapers. They can just leap off the cliff with both feet. Some people have to stick a foot out there. But no matter how fast or how slow, just do it. Just do it. You know, I'm okay with people not recognizing the new me, because they don't have to live with me. They're not me. I don't want to be the old person I used to be. This woman that I am today, I'm not the same woman I was 5, 10, 15 years ago. I'm a totally different person. My mindset is different. I may look the same. Well, maybe not the same. But anyway, you get the point. But I'm totally different. My mindset is different. I have dreams of things that I want to do. I have goals that I want to achieve. And I don't care if it doesn't look like everybody else's. I don't care if nobody understands it. I don't care if people think I'm too old to do it. This is my life and my journey. And as long as that Almighty God says that I can do it, you better believe I'm going to do it. Everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. Ladies, don't give up on you. Don't give up on you. Don't let, past failures or lessons or heartbreak keep you from experiencing all the things that are out here in this world. It's more out here. Trust me, it is more out here. So I just thought of that today. I wanted to share it. It inspired me when I saw that video today to bring my spin on it. And I totally 100% agree with it. So thank you all for tuning in today. Hope you all will have a great rest of the week. I have many videos left to get up to you. So, forgive me if some of them seem like they're a week old. But I put up the ones that I thought was more relevant to view first, and sometimes they came after some of these videos. So some of these videos are a little old. Now this one may come before some of the older ones. So I'm just telling you this so when you're looking at videos and you're feeling like it was a past date, and then you turn around and you get one that's further along, you guys understand. I think it's more important just to give the content so that you'll, you know, be able to be inspired or motivated in some way. So thank you all for watching today, and I will see you in the next video. Remember always, peace and love, kisses and hugs, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.